Wait for it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the hot seat, guys. I'd like to say it's your Thursday night addiction, and I know you guys, if you believe it's your Thursday night addiction, you've been fiending for this because we took the last 2 weeks off for Christmas and New Year. So we're happy you're back. We needed a little time to chill, a little time to relax, for Kent to get a haircut, whatever. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. Sorry, Kent. It's been a while.
Hey, hold on. In my defense, this isn't Ben, Walt Twins, Josh, CJ cut, but it's pretty short.
It's pretty dang short, buddy. All right, Kent, while you're at it, why don't you say hi to the people?
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, a couple weeks off, like CJ said, but we are back. John McGuire, my substitute, he put, "Hey, boys, I can join you tonight." And I almost texted him back. That's good because I'm getting used to having Thursdays off. So You almost had to co-host tonight. But Ben, welcome. I've been looking forward to this. I've been on your channel a few times during your lives. So let's have some fun, pal.
Sounds good. I've seen you there. I've seen you in there comment a few times.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Gingerbread house one.
Gingerbread house. Yep, that was a good one.
Right on. All right, Ben, before we get to you, let's say hi to the people in the chat. Brisket Medic, what's up? Hobo Nichol is homosexual, is in the chat. I don't know who that one is. Brisket Medic's in there. See, Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. Josh, the Cookie Cop, is in there. The Crazy Pop. Tom's Food Factory's in there. Hobo Nicky got timed out already. Cool. Coleman's, what's up, man? Hobo, how you doing, brother? Mr. Homeowner, channel member, what's up, Rob? William, Dennis, what's going on? See here, Juicy 550, I love it. That's a channel name right there. Sorry, Juice 550. What up? See here. See, shout out NYC. All right, NYC in the house. Love it. Mario, how you doing, brother? Dan, SmokeyGoodness is in there. Chocolates and Flowers is in there. That's a new channel for our group here. Juicy 550 is from Britain, it looks like. There we go. Throwing the flag up. Dan's Outdoor Cooking. Keith Bettag is always keeping score. See, Terry's in there. Johnny Maggs, we already mentioned. Eastwood Farms in there. Bowers Barbecue. Dan's Outdoor Cooking. I think I said hi to you already. London, welcome, buddy. See, Skip from Long's Quest. How you doing? We got 44 people tuned in on various channels. Like we've been doing lately, we're live on CJ's Q. There's our sponsor of our show, the esteemed Uncle Steve's Shake. Uncle Steve has been so gracious as to offer another giveaway this show. So about halfway through, we'll do a giveaway. So make sure you're paying attention to answers that Ben says tonight. All right, let's see here. The girl I sat next to in maths class. Welcome. Guys, Big Salinas, what's up, buddy? We've had a lot of people. Some of you guys might not have noticed that my channel's got a few new subscribers. I actually had a little one of those shorts videos go semi-viral. So we might have some new people in the chat. I've gained quite a few subscribers this last month. So if you're new to the hot seat and the show, welcome. I appreciate y'all being here. Craig, what's up? Behind the Garage, how you doing? All right, Ben, I know I spent enough time saying hi to the chat. Let's say hi to you. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show.
What's up, everyone? How you all doing?
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. I'm excited. We've been having you on the show for a while. I think it was Rob who actually introduced Rob, Mr. Homeowner, introduced me to your show or your channel. Yes. So, and I know Kent said he's caught you a couple times. I spent this week watching a few of your videos. GT, Happy New Year to you guys too. So I'm excited to, what's that say? Hi, Ben. Dude, can you read his freaking hashtag? I can't even read that, dude. Dad Incredible, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Ben. I'm also an alcoholic.
I'm also an alcoholic. Got it. Is Ben an alcoholic? Is that a thing?
Not that I know of.
All right, cool. Because alcoholics go to meetings. Right, Kent?
Correct, sir.
All right, cool. All right,
I'm doing Bugger's job.
Where's she at? Isn't Minnie Bug in town or something?
She has Sammy and Micro. She's got Minnie and Micro Bug in town.
Nice.
She's taking a couple weeks off, she said.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, guys. If you're see, Tyler said, "Is this considered our weekly meeting for the Alcoholics Anonymous?" Nah.
Could be.
It's a fair assessment. That's a fair one. Guys, if you know, you know. I'm muscled live on CJ's Q, so some of the regulars that want to jump on over there and help get that watch time, it would definitely be appreciated. But don't stress. Brian Newell, how you doing, buddy? So let's get started. Sorry, I'm kind of juggling a bunch of things going at once here. Sorry, man.
All good.
See you, buddy. Let's just kind of start with the easy ones. We'll ease you into the hard questions that Kent likes to ask. Kent's someone, he'll put that light on you, really like put that spotlight on you. I'm just gonna take it easy on you. I want to know the simple things, like where you live, man. Tell me about where you live.
I live in South Florida. I'm in a community west of Fort Lauderdale.
Very cool, very cool. You've been there the whole time, or what?
Pretty much my whole life, yeah. I wasn't born in Florida, but I've pretty much been here since I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Okay, cool. And talk about the family life, wife, kids, dog, cat, ferret.
I have quite a bit. I have a wife and 2 daughters. If you've seen some of my videos on my channel, I've got some horses, some chickens, some dogs, cats. We have 2 horses, a miniature pony, a donkey, 3 barn cats. We got 4 dogs in the house. We got a Labradoodle, a Rat Terrier, and 2 French Bulldogs. And like I said, my wife Selena, my daughter Savannah, and my daughter Caitlin.
So you basically run a farm there, man.
We have a little business going. About 1.5 years, 2 years ago, my daughter wanted some chickens, so we converted one of our horse stalls into a chicken coop, and that's all she wrote. We got a couple chickens from a neighbor in the neighborhood, and then at the beginning of the pandemic last year in March, her and I went down to Homestead and picked up like 27 chicks from a factory down there. Brought them home, and they're laying eggs like crazy now. We're getting about 2 dozen eggs a day.
Oh crap,
dude! That's Are you selling them or what?
Yeah, my daughter sells them because we only put them in that night. They stay out roaming during the day, so they're considered like the free roaming, pasture raised, and so she sells them for $5 a dozen. They're nice brown eggs, and they look good.
Dude, that is so cool. All right,
little business we started for her, kind of teaching her about everyday life.
Right on. Are you setting her up with like the bank account and the whole thing, and
it's all set up? Yep.
Teaching her like a business. Right on.
Yeah. She's got to pay for the feed and pay for anything like that, and then whatever she makes, that's her profit. She gets to buy her toys and whatever she wants. She's into the horses. She rides and does the jumping, so she always is buying stuff for her horses.
That's so cool. That's freaking awesome. Really, that's actually very impressive, man. I love hearing about that stuff. So while you were chatting there, Backwoods Gourmet channel said he's here. He's not sure why, and he donated $5. So thank you, Scott. I appreciate you being here. That is a mug, my friend. That's a good looking frosty one there, brother.
Yeah. I had it in the freezer, and I got some Kona Big Wave Golden Ale in there.
Nice. That's so cool, man. All right, cool. All right. I told you we're kind of going away from some of the questions we asked last year, and we're trying to work on new stuff this year. But the one thing I always feel like we need to leave in there, and we're going to leave in there, is Mega Fred Zeppelin's question about the music you like, the what music do you listen to? You play any instruments, any bands, any of that stuff?
I don't play any instruments, but I pretty much a country guy. Listen to country music. And every now and then, you got to switch over to that classic rock channel, and go back to my days of Van Halen in Boston and Triumph, 38 Special, and some of those groups.
All right, I love it, dude. Hey, Van Halen, back in the day, the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge was my first. I was on varsity as a sophomore in football, and that was our highlight film music. That's how Van Halen was the highlight film music. So, what's up, Smoking Mary's Rack put 29.29. Cheers, brother. Well, we're not quite doing the super shots anymore, but hey, I always take it, Mike, dude. I appreciate you being out there, brother. All the way from 29 Palms, baby. Cuffing Stuff, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man? Appreciate you guys being here. All right, and I saw Kent was handling Booger's job, saying, if you have any questions, put them in the chat at Daddy Dutch. So let's get some questions so Kent doesn't have to stand there being on board all night. But so
just need to drink more.
This means you get to drink more. All right, cool.
There you go.
So Ben, tell me about the channel name. Obviously, your father, I get that much, but what made you kind of take it there? It's very kind of non-specific as far as cooking or dealing with the kids or home. It's very broad. So tell me about it. Where did you come with that?
So when my daughter decided to start this YouTube channel for me, I kind of gave it to the family and had them come up with some names, and they tossed it around for about 4 or 5 days, and I don't know, dad life came up and it kind of, stuck with us. And because my channel is not all about cooking on the Blackstone griddle, I'd say probably 95% about that. But, again, I had a video about, us doing stuff at the barn, and I did a couple projects, built her a chicken feeder or chicken water. So there was a couple videos for that. And got another video that'll be coming out that's not cooking related, but so dad life was what it was about, because in this pandemic, what were we doing? I was spending time with my family. And so, I just wanted to include my family in it. And we've done some lives like Kent was talking about earlier, the gingerbread house live. It was called Battle of the Relationships, and everybody built a gingerbread house, and it was just cool. And I just got some calls and texts from people that, I am friendly with, that from work and stuff, that was like, hey, it's really cool you're including your family in your channel. And, some guys, they just cook, and, but so it's what I wanted to do, and it's been going really good. We just started. July 5th was our first video that we put out.
Wow. What drew you to use? Okay, I've noticed you're cooking on the Blackstone and all that, but what drew you to the Blackstone? Was it something you've cooked on flat tops your whole life, or is it something you saw on those shelves or whatever?
I actually was a barbecue grill guy, and a couple guys at work had them, and they were talking about it. And I told my wife, hey, will you give me that for Christmas? She's like, I'm not going to get you that. You're not going to use it. And this and that. She's like, you don't cook enough anyway. And so she got it for me. And to her surprise, I've been cooking on it like crazy. And so that's how I got started, because a couple guys at work had the Blackstone griddle. I don't know if it was the exact model that I had, but that's what she got me, was the 36-inch Blackstone, and I've been super happy with it. Yeah,
and I love that when you do like the Teppan, what do they call it, the Benihana shit on it.
Yeah, I did the whole
that, and I thought that was pretty freaking cool. All right, a couple more people joined in the chat, so let's say hi to them real quick. See here, Dawgfatha's Barbecue. What's up, Alton? Bobby's in there. I saw Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue too. Tom's Food Factory threw a 20 spot in there, $20.24 to be exact, because he's voting for Hobo in 2024. Hobo for president. So cheers to that.
All right, Hobo.
Let's see here. Postal Barbecue. What's up, Jabin? Kyle's in there. KJ Mac 82 said, "What's up?" TMT asked if any of us are IPA drinkers. Personally, I'm not. Ben, Kent, you like the IPA?
Nope.
Nah, not big fans, brother. See here. TMT is at the money team. And then we got Darnell's in there. What's up, man? Throwing out the beer mugs. I knew Hobo had Hobo 2024 dot merch dot link whatever. See, Professor's in there. The girl I sat next to in maths class. Hobo is a lovely person. It's true. I feel like the new people in the chat that is like Hobo Nicky and all that is Kris, basically, but I could be wrong. All right.
Basically.
Go ahead.
Basically, you're right.
Raspberry Rocks in there. What's up, Russ? He said I'm totally naked right now. Listen, man, if that's how you want to watch the show,
there you go.
I'm all for it, brother. Stephen and Jacqueline, thank you. They put your they put your link in there and your Instagram feed. So guys, if you're not subscribed to Ben and Dad Life, guys, head on over and subscribe to them. They just put the link in. And then if you click down below, if you're catching the replay, I have his link in there. Let's see. Ash Kicking Barbecue is watching on CJ's Q. Buddy, the main show the main show is on Cooking with CJ. But Darren, if you want to stay on there, man, I'll answer your questions as I see them. I'm watching it on my phone down below. So we're trying to get the watch hours on CJ's Q. We're almost to that 4,000. We need about 30,000 more on there. So we'll keep adding these on there. So let's see here. You know, Ben, you know the struggle, man. Trying to hit the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours.
I feel it. Yep. I'm trying to get there myself.
Yep, exactly. All right. So you said you're a grill guy. What other grills did you have in there, man?
I just had a regular basic, I think it was a Charm Glow or something like that from Home Depot, and that was it. And then a couple other different grills before that, but nothing great. Like I said, I wasn't a big cooker. The wife did most of the cooking, but once I got that Blackstone, it was a different game. I enjoyed it. I mean, was making breakfast in the morning, making stuff at night, and it's been fun. I've been having a blast with it. I'm surprised at all the things we've been cooking on it. Yeah.
Well, it's really versatile. And if you watch, someone like Ken or Hussey or even the Wall Twins guys, or Rob does a lot of them too, man, you could do so much on the Blackstone. Even like LeprakonTV did brisket, did a whole brisket on his Blackstone.
I saw that video. Yeah.
There's a will, there's a way for sure. And, Kent used to do his breakfasts on Saturdays when I was dead asleep. He'd go live on his channel, do his breakfasts. I see a pop-up at 5 a.m. I'm like, what the shit? Oh, man. Anyway, there's LeprakonTV. What's up, bro? He must have heard us talking about him. He said, Black Stoners. I love it in the house. Tell me about more cooks you're planning on with that Blackstone. And kind of caveat to that, are you just going to solely concentrate on the Blackstone as far as your cooking portion for your channel, or are you going to try to broaden your horizons on that?
I mean, as of right now, I'm probably going to stick with the Blackstone. I've been talking with Rob, Mr. Homeowner, about maybe getting a smoker. I don't know. I'm pretty busy with work and the family and the barn and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of time to, be around watching a smoker and things like that. So it's just easy to grab some food and get my pit crew ready, and they come out and help me, bring me stuff, and, we cook up what we got to do. And, we film some videos here and there, and some nights we're not filming. Like we just made some smash burger sliders last night because we couldn't figure out anything else, and just whipped them up real quick and got it done.
That's cool, man. Got Ricky Foods jumped in on CJ's Q. What's up, brother? I didn't mean to, but I skirted over in my initial questions, to get to know you questions, or, what is your other job besides YouTube creator? So if you don't mind saying, what do you do besides create YouTube videos?
So I've actually been a police officer for 26 years. I've got 4.5 years to go, and I'll be retired. I have the great opportunity right now of being a school resource officer in an elementary school. So I work with, kids in grades K through 5. So I'm around them all day long. And then in the afternoon, I coach high school cross country and high school track. So like I was saying, I'm pretty busy, but I enjoy it. And, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy being around the kids. So I'm with the little ones in the morning through the afternoon, and then I go hang out with the high school kids in the afternoon.
That is awesome. And, we talked about it obviously before we went live. So thank you for, being a first responder, your service, all that stuff.
Thank you.
We always like to acknowledge our veterans, our first responders, all that stuff in there. So I'm glad I remembered to ask you again. Like I said, my mind's going like 1,000 different ways right now. So again, thank you so much, man. And I love that you work with the kids too. And I loved coaching when I was able to do it, a long time ago with football and all that. And I really miss it. Shaping young minds on the football field was always fun to do. Kent, why are you dying over there, man?
What was that? Something I read in the chat.
What did you read in the chat?
I don't know. It's off screen now, but
I feel like it was something making fun of me. It's quite rude, Kent. Quite rude.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's my job to read the chat.
Yeah, but you should be reading it out loud so Ben and I can enjoy that laugh too.
You can go back and watch the replay. I'm sure it'll jump out at you.
You'll have to. All right, cool. All right, since we've already rattled his cage, Kent, why don't you say? Kent,
all right.
Like Sandusky. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Kent.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done?
Probably.
This is not the way we're starting this new year. We had this email discussion. Now, damn it.
It was
Shape up. What in the middle? Okay. Rob, a lot of comments about your plantation, your zoo, call it what you want. Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ wants to know if you do any woodworking, because with all them animals, you might have to build Noah's Ark coming up here shortly.
I did build a chicken brooder, but that wasn't something I did on video. In my one video where we talked about going on a field trip to the farm, I show it in that video and talk a little bit about it. When we got the baby chicks, you can't put them in with the older chickens. So I built this chicken brooder, and we put them in there under the heat lamp to keep them separated. And so I built that. I built a perch that's inside the coop. But other than that, I just do some repair on the fences, because I have what they call 3-board horse fence, and these horses are constantly either chewing it or knocking it down. So I got to go out there with, screws and nails and put it back up. But I don't build a lot of stuff now.
All right. Scott from Backwoods Gourmet, he said home chickens rock. I believe he has some up there by Jacksonville too. I'm not sure. Yeah,
they're great.
But he also said, with you cooking on the Blackstone, he said Blackstone really just equals a big cast iron skillet. Pretty much the same thing. So, Hobo Nichol BBQ wants to know, when he gets elected president in 2024, with everything you have there, are you going to be a Secretary of Agriculture?
You know it. I'm right there with you, Hobo. Let's do it.
The timing would be just about perfect. You'd just be retiring.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Yes.
So, all right. Let's see. Rob wants to know, I think you heard of this guy's channel before, Mr. Homeowner. If not, you might want to look him up, Ben.
Just a little bit. I might know that guy.
What is the most popular thing that you cook for you and the family?
It's got to be our hibachi. They love it. When my daughter, it was her birthday, I surprised her one night on a live, or on a video actually, and did a hibachi cook for her. We just did it on New Year's Eve. We did a live and we cooked hibachi. Actually, that was my best volcano yet. When that one went off, I was pretty happy with the way that volcano turned out. And so I would say our hibachis are our favorite. We love it. I mean, we don't get the yum yum sauce from the store. We actually go right to the hibachi restaurant, and we buy it from there. We buy a big old almost like a gallon of it, and bring it home, and it just tastes so much better. But we definitely love our hibachi.
I missed your onion volcano by like 4 minutes. I was driving home, and I was like, damn it. And you even said it to me in the chat. You said, "Can't you just miss my onion volcano?" Damn it.
That was our best one. Even my kids were like, wow, look at that volcano, Dad. It's really going this time.
So what do you know volcano?
What was that again?
What do you put in your volcano to make it?
So this time I actually put the onions down and put a little bit of oil in there first. And then I kept the rum. I just use regular Bacardi rum. And to keep that Bacardi rum from going out the sides, the oil kind of held it in, and it just allowed that volcano to go up.
That is very cool, man.
Yeah, it worked out great. I was pretty happy with the way it worked.
What is going on in the chat with all the arrows and whatnot?
I have no idea, but the hobo Nicky guy was timed out by the OG hobo, and said if he kept up his bullshit, it was going to be permanent. So,
all right, hobo, lay the hammer.
There you go. Just got hidden. So, all right. Let's see. Zach from Brisket and Medic. Other than indoor appliances in your Blackstone, what is the one cooking device that you would cook on?
Other than indoor appliances?
Yeah, so stove and oven off limits. Griddle off limits. What are you going to cook on?
I guess it'll have to be that smoker that I eventually get when Rob, Mr. Homeowner, turns me on to it.
Get yourself a charger.
You know, Rob, you never know. Rob might have one on its way to you and say, you know, here you go.
You never know.
So, all right. Terry from Madwood BBQ. What is one thing you will not cook?
Unfortunately, I'm not cooking a lot of seafood because my youngest daughter, who does all my video and editing, she's allergic to seafood. So we don't cook too much seafood out there. We only do that when she's not around. So yeah, seafood's probably the big thing we don't cook right now.
That's gotta suck living in Florida.
It does. It does. But I mean, we actually did, when we did one of the hibachis, like I said, off camera, because it's one of our favorite, I cooked the shrimp at the very, very end, and just that little bit of grease splatter from the shrimp got over onto the rice and gave her an allergic reaction. And, you know, she had to do the Benadryl and stuff like that. So wife just said, no more shrimp. And, you know, we're done.
Yeah. Is it all seafood or just like shrimp, crab, you know, the one for the shellfish?
It's mostly the shellfish, but we've kind of just done away with everything. We don't even cook fish on it. So there was one night she wasn't home, and it was just my other daughter and my wife and I, and we did some nice ribeyes and some lobster tail and some shrimp, and we just went all out because we knew she wasn't going to be there.
See, now that just pisses me off because I had spaghetti tonight and now I'm hungry.
Me too. Hey, Ken, I had spaghetti too. That's look at you and I right there. We're on the same page. For once.
Well, it only took us 2.5 years.
Shit, I think it's 3 now. Did Kent freeze up again?
Kent froze up. Oh, he's back.
All right, there you go.
I have no idea what's going on with this internet around this place. I'm telling you what.
Is it snowing? Is there weather going on?
No, I mean, it's beautiful out here today. It was 35 degrees, no wind, nothing. I was running around in a T-shirt all day.
Damn.
So, all right. Let's see. Jabin Postal Barbecue is here. Jabin, I agree. I need to work a lot less, so I can watch these things. You're right.
I guess he froze up again.
Say that again, bud.
Fucking internet. I said I get on Jabin for posting stuff while I'm at work. It kind of pisses me off. So, all right, let's see. Before I freeze up again, this coming from Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ. Rob, if you could come back reincarnated as an animal, which one are you picking and why?
Well, I'm definitely coming back as a horse, and I want to be on this farm because I know how much my daughter and my wife love the horses out there, so I know I'll be treated very well.
That's very sweet. There you go.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I got one more, and then I'm going to scroll through, and this comes from the only man ever to answer a question, and it was a rifle in the kitchen. Russell at Raspberry Rock wants to know, Ben, is it true that there's a spot on a man's head that if you shoot it, it explodes?
What a horrible thing to think about.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I know. I mean, I'm not begrudging the question, but it's a horrible thing to think of.
Yeah, that's a good question. But in our training, center mass, that's what we're shooting at. So I don't know if I would know the answer to that one because everything we shoot at's pretty much center mass.
Gotcha.
And
I figured
unload the clip too.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, that's not very nice. When they teach you center mass, do they teach you to unload the clip in them?
Oh yeah, unload, reload, and keep on firing.
There you go. All right, Kent. I apologize.
Yeah, you don't mean it though.
I know. It's true.
All right. I think I got a little loose connection on an adapter here. We're going to see if this helps. All right. Let's see. Scott at Backward said if you're worried about what to cook on outside, you should get a Weber kettle. So,
I mean, you should.
All right. Bowers Barbecue wants to know, out of your videos, Ben, which one do you think deserves more views than what it has?
I would actually have to say my food and wine around the pool. I was pretty shocked that one didn't like go crazy with all the Disney gurus out there. That was my oldest daughter's idea. Instead of going to Epcot Center for the food and wine around the Epcot, we decided to do food and wine around the pool. And I had a friend of mine come over, and we actually set it up around our pool area where we went to 8 different countries, and I cooked 8 different meals on the Blackstone that night. And I was exhausted at the end of the night, but I don't know how many. I think it's up to like maybe 400 or 500 views. And I just thought with all the people out there that go to Disney or go to Epcot that look at those videos, that one would have taken off a lot bigger than what it has.
Fair enough. You know, you got to have a little fun with them, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. So we had a blast that night. I mean, it rained in the middle of it and everything, just like typical South Florida weather. And, you know, we took it under what we call our little gazebo, and we just made it work.
What did you film about 4 o'clock or what?
We started, yeah, we did. We started about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we just kept filming each one. And, you know, then we'd take a couple bites and eat, and then I'd start up the next one. And I think about like halfway through, everybody's like, all right, let's take like about a 40-minute break because we're full because we cooked a lot of food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I lived in St. Pete, Clearwater, you could damn near set your watch to 4:30 because it was going to rain.
Yeah. And then at 5 o'clock, it was done raining, and it was hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, up here, you know, it can be 95 degrees, and you get a storm that rolls through, and after the storm blows through, it's 70 degrees. No,
yeah.
Florida goes from 90, 95, rain roll through. Now it's 95 and twice as humid.
Yes.
So, all right, let's see. Oh, Scott from Backwoods Gourmet says, love Food and Wine Fest. Mrs. Backwoods is retired from Disney. So
nice. Maybe
there
you'll
you
have
go.
to check out that video then.
Yeah. So, okay. Last one for this round. It comes from Darnell Medley. Ben, what is something you want to cook, but you haven't because it intimidates you?
It intimidates me.
Something you're scared of.
Don't be scared.
That's a good question. I don't know. I pretty much figured I can cook anything on there. If not, I'll just watch somebody's video and learn how to cook it.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's intimidating that I wouldn't want to try to cook.
There you go.
Coleman said seafood.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I want my daughter to still keep doing my videos for me, I can't cook any seafood.
I feel your pain there with your daughter, because my daughter, and if anybody says anything in the chat, I will boot you for life. She has a peanut allergy. Okay, even though she has 3 kids, that's Dad's choice to make a joke on that. But she was at a restaurant, and guy had grabbed some pasta with the tongs. Well, it had a cashew sauce on the one before, and it cross-contaminated to hers, and she ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, that's not good.
Crazy, man. All right, is it ready for me?
Yeah, that's why I said it was the last question.
Yeah, you were still droning on, and then silence.
Dude, you really need to work on your transitions. This 21, dude, I'm telling you. Maybe I need to get you a mug like Ben has so you can relax a little more.
You need more relaxed, they'd be asleep. All right, a couple more people jumped in the chat on CJ's queue. We got Scotty from the Grill, Brother Thyron from TNT Barbecue, Uncle Steve Shake jumped over there to say hi to some people, and then Kenneth from What's New Barbecue's in there, and who else? James from Emma McClain Smokers is in on CJ's queue. So thank you guys for watching, appreciate it. Johnny, I'll stay out of your chat. Sorry. Whatever.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, whatever. All right, man. So
wait. That wasn't addressed to me, so you are allowed.
Can't you two tell you're in love with each other? Yeah, that's true. Let's see, David, what's going on, brother? Let's see, Camp Dog Outdoors. Laura's in there. Kris Sutton. Thank you guys for all being here. Johnny is on View to a Grill is on CJ's queue. So thank you guys. And on Cooking with CJ. So thank you guys for doing the double duty. Appreciate it. All right. So Ben, tell us one thing you've learned doing this whole YouTube game. I mean, you said you've only been doing it since July. You know, what's really stepped out at you in your mind that was more of a challenge than you thought it would be, or something like that?
Well, it hasn't been that much of a challenge yet to me because, like I said, I have my daughter doing my video editing, but she's informed me that this is 2021 and that I have to start learning how to do my own video editing. So I know it's coming, probably sooner than later, but I'm going to get into it. You know, I've become pretty good friends with Rob, Mr. Homeowner, and he tells me, you know, just get into it, start working on it. And, you know, it's not, he says, if he can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, it's true, man. You know, it's one of those things. You know, I think Keith Bettag will stay in there. You know, fuck a bunch of editing, but most of us, you know, have to do some editing.
Keith's hilarious. I love watching Keith on there. He's great.
Yeah, he said, not me. There's two things in life that Keith hates. It's editing and cream cheese. So
three things.
What's that?
Warm beer.
Everybody.
And all these. And the other thing he hates is all these assholes shipping all their aluminum cans so they can make other Miller products instead of hams. He's very hostile about that right now.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten his hams lately. He's pretty upset about that hams beer.
I saw it the other day. You know, and he hates it when I call him sir. So I think maybe Keith hates a bunch of things, and we just kind of narrowed it down for him. So
I think all we got to do is send an email to Terry, and she'll let us know what Keith hates.
Everything hates. Rusty Lamb, what's up? How do you hate cream cheese, man? Well, something's not for everybody, so that's it. See, that's why I edit like Adam the Woo, super simple. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, Ben. If you kind of plan out your video right, the editing kind of just works itself out. But if I try to do some B-roll and jump, all that stuff, so that takes a little bit more. It's kind of a pain in the ass, man.
I'll get the hang of it eventually.
Yeah, I started doing this with my son. He's in film school right now, in college. But when I started this, he was in high school, and I was trying to let him just do it all. And what? Nah, everybody loves.
Don't read it.
Hobo, get your plug in, dude. Put a speak. Plug your website.
Plug your plug, Hobo.
Plug your plug, Hobo. I had to do the same thing, buddy. I had to learn. My son, was the same way. He's like, I can't do this for you, and keep a normal teenager life. So I had to learn. It was just one of those things. I'm glad I learned. It's a skill. So it's definitely something you should try.
And that's what happened with us. I mean, my daughter did the same thing. She took a TV class in high school, and it was her idea to start this channel. And I very reserved. This YouTube channel has really put me out there. I've definitely grown with it. And she was just like, I'm not doing this forever. You got to learn how to do this. And so I got to keep sweet talking her, until I learn how to do it, though. Yeah.
Well, it's funny is, I've worked for corporations. I've gotten up in front of those rings, talked to a bunch of people in a huge room, but getting in front of the camera and trying to, be somewhat, coherent, talking something, it felt being so challenging. Like again, you get used to it as you get going. So
yeah, I'm definitely getting more used to it with the newer videos that are coming out.
That's cool, man. Keep it going. Drop us on fire. What's up, man? CJ Kent, I'm working on sending out your shirts. Thanks a lot, buddy. I can't wait until Uncle Steve, there's going to be a show coming up where you're going to share sponsorship with Hobo's new company. So just get ready for that one, buddy. You might want to be taken off as a sponsor on that particular show, but we'll talk to you, Steve. Anywho, all right, brother. Before I get to the next question, we're about 45 minutes into the show. I figure we should go. Yeah, time's flying when you're having fun. So I'm gonna put it on live chat right now. Yep. Hungry Hussy, what's up, Hussy? How you doing, Matt? Guys, if you're on CJ's queue, jump over to Cooking with CJ if you want to be a part of the giveaway. We are going to do our weekly giveaway of Uncle Steve's Shake. No, it's a lifestyle brand. All right. So we asked the question of Ben earlier. Hey, Robert, Soul Food Cooking. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. So glad you're here. VA Chick, what's going on? All right. So earlier we asked Ben a question, and he gave the answer. So get ready. Let's see here. CJ, you have a personality to be successful on YouTube. You're an example, and no matter how uninteresting your videos are, appreciate you, Scott. That felt like the most backhanded compliment ever, but I'll take it. All right. So what is the thing that Ben's family likes for him to cook the most on the Blackstone? Throw it out there. I love it how people throw out freaking tons of answers before we even get started with the question. And fucking Kent does it again. Hibachi. There you go. Bobby Catton. I don't think she spelled it right, but it's close enough. Hibachi. There you go. All right, Bobby. Message me your address and I'll get to Uncle Steve. and we'll get your shake out to you. Thank you all for playing. Good night. Have a good one.
All right, Bobby.
Ben, and I get screwed over every week.
Hey, Wall Twins are in there. We got Hussy and Wall Twins. We got Leprechaun. We got all the Black Stoners in the chat. What's up, guys?
Adam and Brett's in the house. Very nice.
I tell you what, man. Someone actually asked me this week what my favorite hot seat was, and it's like you can't. You know, it's like you don't have a favorite kid. You can't say which one's a favorite. But I gotta tell you, the Wall Twins episode was one of the most fun, energetic. I was out of wind by the time we were done. Wall Twins brought it hard on that one, and I'm so happy. Smooth 7 put $2 in there. Appreciate you, brother. Well, hell, I appreciate you back. Thank you so much. Melanie from SoCal, what's up? Thank you guys for being here. Let's see, that was a blast, man. Yeah, man. Dude, you guys are awesome, awesome people. Backwoods Gourmet through 20 spot in there. Guys, thank you for the giving. Appreciate you guys. Oh man. So yeah, guys, Wall Twins, you guys are insane. I'm definitely getting out to Florida to hang out with you guys. We'll bring Ben along. We'll just turn this another bald guy. We'll just be a bunch of bald guys out in Florida.
Yeah, they're not far from me. They're only a couple hours away.
Really? Well, you should just knock on their door and be like, hey, what's going on? I brought hibachi. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Do you have to be bald to be on the hot seat? No. But it doesn't hurt. All right. It does help. Let's see. Mike Cross. Hey, y'all. Thought I'd better watch this one. Yeah, you should watch them all, Mike. Come on now. All right, buddy. Is there anything we have this lifetime question with Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue, but I don't know how much it applies to you. But money's no object. You know, we usually say, what smoker would you want to buy or whatever, but money's no object. What are you putting in your backyard to fire it up for the family?
Oh, yeah. Can I phone a friend on this one?
Yeah, call Rob or what?
I need to call Rob. And ask him what that. I think the acorn that he was trying to tell me about.
There's a lot of people who love those acorns, man. I think even old Kit has one back there.
Nope, not anymore.
Rob was telling me about the acorn.
Kent's filling up his drink. All right.
I have a char griller kettle. It is shaped like a Kamado grill, but it's thin-walled like a kettle. And I can get that thing screaming about 600 degrees in about 15 minutes.
Wow.
Which is great for doing.
It's great for when your camera freezes up.
Yeah.
I love how it freezes up at the most opportune spot. Kent looks so distinguished when it was frozen on that one. I mean, you are a distinguished man for sure, but you looked very distinguished. All right. What's that?
Hi.
Kid Johnny Mag said, Iowa. All right, brother. What are you trying to accomplish with this whole thing, man? Like, is it just for fun, or you know? We talked about being monetized a little earlier. Tell me what you're trying to accomplish with this whole thing.
I mean, when we first started it, it was all about just doing a video. Like I said, we started in July. My kids were tired of the hamburgers and the chicken and the same thing over and over. So they're like, oh, make something different. So, you know, I went on YouTube, and that's how I found Rob, Mr. Homeowner. And I found his Philly cheesesteak video. And so I, copycatted his video and cooked it for my, family one night. And they were just in awe that I, did that. They couldn't believe that, oh, this is so much better. So, we started talking, and, I told you guys in the beginning, I only have 4 years left as a police officer, and I'm going to retire. So I'll have a pension. It's not about the money. Right. Would I like to get to 1,000 subscribers? Hell yeah. I mean, would I like to get monetized? Yeah. I mean, I'm not looking to make a killing off of it, but I'm just looking to have fun. And the best part is I've met some awesome people. I mean, like I said, Rob and I talk almost every day. The Wall twins, you know, I've chatted back and forth with them, you know, through social media. I mean, getting to know people. Matt, Hungry Hussy, I mean, that guy's awesome. He's almost got 100,000 subscribers, and I'm just having a blast with that. I met some really good people. I mean, even you guys, you know, I mean, Kent's been in a couple of my lives, and I mean, it was funny because when we first started doing this, you know, me being a police officer, and I told my, you know, wife and my kids that, you know, oh, I, you know, started talking to Rob, Mr. Homeowner. And then my wife was joking around. She goes, honey, do we have to have that talk about how you don't meet strange people on the internet, you know? in front of my two daughters, because, you know, my oldest is 23 and my youngest is 15. And it was funny, you know, but I mean, I've met some really, really good people. I know the Wall twins always put in there, you know, about being family, and it's about a great family that we got going on here. And like I said, the monetization doesn't mean anything. Do I want to get there? Of course, but meeting all you guys and possibly meeting up and doing some cooks. Like I know Adam and Brett told me just to come by to their house one time. You know, I would love that, to, you know, do a live cook with them one day. That'd be awesome.
For sure. Hobo, throw the hammer down, or whoever.
I already got it.
I don't understand where these fucking people are coming from, and I'm sure it's just someone we know, but we don't need this bullshit in the chat. All right, Suburban Jim and Jim EQ are jumped in the chat. What's up? We got all we need is Canadian Jim, and we'd have all the Jims in there. Troy V, what's up? Just subbed to you, closer to 1K. Thanks a lot, appreciate it. I saw my wife run through there and only say hi to my co-host and not me, which is
hey, baby doll loves me. She can have me anytime.
Yeah, man, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Anyway, Keith, thank you for keeping score as always, brother. All right, how technically savvy are you with your filming right now? Are you using the iPhone, or did you actually, you know, bust out a real camera? What are you doing to get your filming done?
No, so being that my daughter was in that TV class, we got her a camera for Christmas, a regular, I think it's a Canon camera that she's using. Yeah. So she's using that. And then I recently got the Rode Wireless Go microphone with the transmitter. So that thing works pretty good.
Right here.
Yep. I got mine right here too.
That's so cool, man.
So yeah, you know, we bought a few things for it, but and we have a tripod, you know, a couple tripods. So we've been talking about mounting one of the iPhones on there just to do like an overhead shot of the griddle while I'm cooking, you know, just to give it a different, you know, look. And, you know, I've seen some of the newer videos coming out where people are putting the finished product at the front of the video. And I guess that's the new thing now. So yeah, I'll probably try to, you know, get up to speed with some of this stuff.
You know, all that stuff there's tons of trial and error, right? You know, we've talked about, you know, when do you put your video out? You know, what days work for you? What time in those days? All that stuff. You know, we've learned all that. You know, it's the same thing with how your editing style. You know, you're right. It is a trend to make sure that you know, the end is in the beginning, right? You're trying to like draw the people in and make them want to stick around, right? So it feels like you could watch all these YouTube things and how to be a better YouTuber, all that bullshit, but you got to find out what works for you, and you're gonna find tons of contradictory stuff out there, and it'll be a lot of trial and error for you, I'm sure. But dude, you guys are killing it, man. And Hobo put something there. If you only put out 2 videos a year, it doesn't matter. The millions and millions tune in. Well, it's true. Everybody's giving praise to Uncle Steve Shake. Yes, it is very good. It's not. We don't just say that because he's a sponsor. We love Uncle Steve Shake. We use it all the time. What was the handout?
No, the first competition I used it in. I used the competition powder, obviously, for certain reasons. Well, one, I was cooking pork, and 2, I helped make it. but GC'd with it. So there you go. It's good shit.
Hey, there's Daddy Cooks. What's up, Phil? How you doing, brother? Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, man. I saw that there was quite a long live stream with Daddy Cooks yesterday. There were definitely some conversations to be had yesterday after all the fun stuff that happened in our nation's capital. So I'm sure that was a good conversation. I saw there were plenty of participants, so very cool. Have they given you any questions in the chat yet? Are you ready to take this over?
Actually, I have one for you from Bettag, believe it or not.
Keith, really?
Right. Yeah, he said, ask CJ, he says at one time, and as Keith calls it, GooTube, frowned upon multiple channels. Does he not have a problem with that?
I have not seen a problem with it at all. I've explained why I did it and why I started the second channel, because I've gotten so kind of niche down into the ninja foodie stuff on Cooking with CJ that anytime I would try to venture off of it or cook a barbecue, do any kind of barbecue, it would just not do very well as far as views go. So right. I wanted to take what I learned through the YouTube bullshit over the last couple of years, and that's why I started CJ's Q. But the thing is, I don't put a lot of pressure on myself for that one. Cooking with CJ is my main channel, so it's making money right now. It's what I put the effort in. If I could put a video on CJ's Q, I will, but I don't go out, I don't push for a scheduling way of doing things. I would love for it to be monetized. I'm close, so that's why I'm asking you guys to watch and get the watch hours on that channel. And that's why I'm putting the hot seat on there too, because my streaming service allows it. But it really isn't that hard for me to set up the live on there. So again, I'm not stressing on it. But if it's gonna get monetized, I'll be happy with it for sure. But it hasn't hurt me. I kind of took Guga's example from Sous Vide Everything and Guga Foods. He had both channels relatively from the jump. And, it hadn't hurt him at all. And they're both well over millions of subscribers. So not saying I'm anywhere close to Guga or whatever, but if it works for him, I might as well give it a try. And again, I don't put much pressure on myself with it. So that's why, Keith. So there you go. Let's see here. Grill Top Experience. What's up, Ryan? Yes, my channel is killing it on views this month. Thank you. I had one video freaking take off, and it's freaking insane to see. It's got 540 million or 540,000 views right now on one video that's not even a minute long.
Which one was it?
Is that pound smash burger?
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
that was
it's one of those shorts. So Ian said, "Bro, your channel's doing really well. Last I knew, you had 2K subs." Yeah, but honestly, guys, I've freaking worked pretty damn hard for it. So I'm excited that something like that happened, but I've been working very hard on this channel and trying to make it work. So I'm excited that something like that happened. And, it's not making any money because it's one of those shorts things. So there's no real AdSense with it. But, it has helped me gain, I looked at the analytics. It was like 800 subscribers. So That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. So
that's huge.
Let's see here. Cooking with CJ, I bought my sister Ninja Foodie Smart Girl because of you. She's watching your videos now. Right on. Very cool. Had one go 1.8 million. That was 20 minutes long. See, there you go, Scott. You probably made some decent bread off of that one for sure.
And Scott addressed you a little bit before too, CJ. He said, I agree you need to separate genres or subjects. He's doing the exact same thing where he's at. So there you go.
There it is. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Professor Shorts. I don't know how many people are from. Sorry, Ben, we're kind of getting away from conversation with you, buddy.
I'm learning from you guys. I'm learning. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. So the shorts are like, I don't know. A lot of people probably don't know, but it's like TikTok. All right. So TikTok is, 15, 30 second, up to 1 minute shorts, like videos, right? So you're just scrolling through watching videos, right? So what I've done, I tried to get on the TikTok bandwagon. In fact, a couple weeks, we're having Matt Gork on from Gork Boys BBQ. And, he's, a decent YouTuber. He has, 20,000 subscribers or so. But he has 1.5 million followers on TikTok. So I want to kind of talk to him about that because I've tried to get into TikTok. I figured it might help the channel grow a little bit. And so it really hasn't. I took my short that hit on YouTube, it only has 175 views on TikTok, but 540,000 views on YouTube. So, and I didn't edit differently for YouTube. I just took it and copied it over. Like, it was really easy. So I don't know, how it goes or why it does or what hits or whatever. But I think those shorts, they're easy. And I think you're seeing more and more people use them. But they're easy to do. It's minimal editing. If you use TikTok to edit the video, it's really so to speak, cut and dry. You could splice it all up and add music to it. You can do a voiceover if you want, and you can do it in no time at all. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. I don't think any of the TikTok views have helped out my YouTube channel at all. And it's just like with Instagram, we've had Jared from Barbecues and Bottles, and when we had him on, he only had 5,000 or so subscribers, but he had 500,000 followers on Instagram, and he was talking about it. He's like, they don't translate to each other. There's people, Instagram, there are people just looking for pictures. YouTube, what the fuck, dude? Where are all these assholes coming from in this chat, dude? Seriously.
Done.
I don't know where all these people are fucking coming from.
Hey, that's why you pay me the big bucks.
I feel like it's all fucking people we know, I'm sure.
Kent's the bouncer in here.
Exactly.
Hey, my pastor found out last night. He says, "What did you do when you lived in Des Moines?" And I looked at him and I said, "Mike, you don't want to know." He goes, "No, I do."
Damn it, he froze again.
And I said, "Mike, I had the most Christian occupation of all time." He goes, "Really? What's that?" I said, "I was a bar bouncer."
It could have been a bar bouncer at a strip club.
Well, I didn't tell him I used to travel with a group called the California Dreams, which was a female oil wrestling team, which is just a traveling strip club.
That's awesome. Oh, all right. Kent, I've been seeing some questions go by. I don't know if for me or you, but are you ready to take some on?
A little bit of both. There's some that are for you that you can address later. I will say that Jim from Suburban Barbecue is thinking about making a shorts video. He said that in the chat.
No way.
He could go from 550 subscribers with no videos to like 15,000 on one short. I'm telling you. And Uncle Steve said cinnamon stage 3. Steve, that's cinnamon with an S. All right, come on, dude. He's been out of the game. Give him a break.
Hey, Gene's in there. What's up, Mrs. Dawgfatha? How you doing, Gene?
Oh, awesome. Hi, Gene. Your little buddy up to the north, Mr. Homeowner, wants to know what video has more views than you thought it would get, Ben?
Which video has more views? I'd actually have to say probably my Philly cheesesteak. It's got over 1,000 views, and that was my very first one that I think I put out, and I didn't think it would, go as good as it has, but I think that's a pretty popular one when people search, so that's, it's up there.
See, and I thought the right answer would be none. They all deserve more views.
Oh, you want to know which ones deserve more views?
Yeah, that you thought deserve more views. Well, you know what?
Deserve more
all
views.
Of them, all of them do, right?
All of them, definitely all of them. Heck yeah.
All right. Let's see. I think that's the only one I really have wrote down. Carrie from VA Checkoff Road had one for you, CJ. No, that is all I have right now. So, guys, give me some more questions for Ben in the chat while CJ goes through this next set, and we'll go from there.
What did Carrie ask?
She wanted to know if you ever did anything in your, let's see, in any of your foodies for deer or bear or something like that. She thinks it would get a ton of views.
Oh, okay.
So next time you hit a UCLA Bruin, harvest that bitch and throw them on the Ninja Foodie XL.
There you go. All right. I thought I saw another question from Darnell, but I can't find it.
Oh, there it is.
I put up 2 questions. There you go.
Yeah, I just Darnell, for it to highlight, put BBQ behind Daddy Dutch at Daddy Dutch BBQ. Then it pops up orange on my feed. Sorry about that, pal. Ben, would you be opposed to either of your daughters wanting to be in law enforcement?
My oldest daughter actually talked about it, and she ended up going a different route. That video will be coming out soon because she just graduated, and she got her degree in elementary education and got hired as a teacher. My youngest, who's 15, is talking about being a veterinarian, obviously because of all the animals, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, things have changed. The benefits aren't there like what they were when I started, as far as the pensions and things like that. But listen, it's been good to me. I've enjoyed it. I've helped a lot of people. And, if that's what your goal is to help people, then it's a good thing.
Perfect. Okay, now, CJ, take your Union 15. Mrs. Dawgfatha wants to know, what would have been your second occupation choice other than law enforcement?
Oh, every cop that I know that we're all, we all talk about it when we're sitting around. If we had to do it all over again, we'd be a firefighter.
There you go. I'm sure Josh would be really happy to hear that. America's heroes, firefighters. So,
yep.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, Josh just put true in there. He saw that.
Let's see. Russell asks a question like this every time. If you could pick one superpower to have, what would it be, Ben?
A superpower. Wow.
Well, he's already a superhero. He's a cop. Come on.
I would think being a cop invisible would be fun because then, you wouldn't have to worry about getting shot at as much.
Yeah. Or you'd be able to see all the good stuff going down and they wouldn't be able to see you while you're watching. That'd probably be pretty cool. Nice. Sneaking up on a burglary in progress.
Yeah. There you go.
Ask Kris this question.
I was getting to it. Don't get that attitude with me. I will slap that look right off your face, mister. All right. Sorry, Ben, a couple years ago, we had Deep Sea Barbecue asked a similar question to what Kris is asking here. If you were in a plane crash, survived, and the only food available was a part of CJ, what would you eat?
Wow.
Old school coming back.
Yes, it is. I was laughing when I read it because I just thought deep sea barbecue. That's all I could think.
Yeah.
Well, I love chicken wings, so I'd have to go with the arm for the chicken wing.
There you go. See, Raspberry Russell said brains. It'd be a small ass meal, buddy.
Tom's Food Factory would go vegan.
There you go. Like a giant turkey leg. Well, at least you're not like pickles and say you eat my heart. Those jowls be sweet.
Oh, there you go.
Ass meat.
All right. Give me a few more questions, guys. We're going to let CJ take over for now. And remember, at Daddy Dutch BBQ, just like Rob, Mr. Homeowner, just did. So,
rotisserie CJ with shake. Uncle Steve's got to put that with shake on there. Hey, that shake will make everything taste good. I know.
You know what? For a rotisserie, I don't think I got a diesel motor big enough at the shop to turn the spit.
Hey, Uncle Steve, that smoke bomb is the shit. Get working on that one. I put it on some of the most random stuff this week too, and it was very good. So, all right, brother. I see you drinking that beer over there. Are you?
Yes, sir.
You into drinking anything other than beer?
I'm strictly pretty much a beer guy.
Yeah. All right, cool.
No, I don't really do the liquor thing. I like beer.
Do you have a favorite beer? You have Miller Lite, anything like that?
Well, like I said, with this kegerator, I was doing some Yingling in there. I was doing a couple of Blue Moons, Shock Top, but I found this Kona Big Wave Golden Ale, and that's been like my last 4 or 5 kegs that I put in there.
Oh, man. That sounds good. I want to kegerator.
Are you talking pony kegs or 16-gallon?
No, I usually get the 1.6 keg, so it's the smaller one. I just don't, it's only me pretty much drinking. Every now and then my wife will have a beer with me, but she drinks wine a lot, or she'll drink the White Claw with my oldest daughter. So I don't want it to go stale because we're not drinking all the time, but enough to get one in there. I was getting different brands every time, but it seems like this Kona, I've had it the last 4 or 5 times and I like it.
Unless the rest of the department comes over, right? And then you go for the 16-gallon.
When that happens, when we do something like that, I go with a bigger keg. Yes, definitely.
Do you do a lot of entertaining with the guys on the force with you, your partners?
No,
besides
I mean
COVID time,
Yeah, I've had a few, gatherings here, but again, I'm just so busy, and times have changed. A lot of the guys are busy too with families and stuff. Because I'm one of the older guys in the department, most of us, we're at a time in our lives where we're doing more stuff with our kids. And, if we do get together, it's, maybe just, 4 or 5 couples and that's it, compared to like the bigger parties back when I first started. And, you weren't married, you were single, going out and having fun and doing your thing.
Well, yeah. All right. Do you find that, if your coworkers, do they know about your channel, and do they give you grief about the channel?
No, no grief, but I have told some people at work about it. They've subscribed to it. They've watched the videos, and one of the guys that I'm pretty good friends with, he actually, after he subscribed to it and watched a couple of videos, called me up the next day and he was like, bro, he's like, that is the coolest thing. He's like, I love the fact that you got your family involved, because it was just, he must have watched one of the videos where my daughters were in on it with me, and I was showcasing them. And like I said in the beginning of this hot seat, it's about my family too. I want them in it. I want everybody to know that that's what dad life's all about. It's all about my family.
Yeah, I love seeing the kids in there, man. We've talked about it 100 times between Dutch and myself. We both have big families, and the little guys in my life, Brady and Grady, my 2 youngest sons, they're a year apart, but they're always down here and wanting to help me cook or film or whatever. And if you listen closely to a lot of my videos, you'll hear them say flavor. It's flavor. I'm like, dude, get out of here, man. But they are cute. They want to be in there. So I love having the kids be a part of it. You're teaching them, you're teaching them lessons on how to cook. You're giving them some skills they can use. Our oldest son, has been living in a dorm. Well, not since COVID, but was living in a dorm. But he's about to get an apartment once they all, head back to campus, and he's gonna have to learn how to cook. And I'm glad he has these videos to watch. He knows all these guys, Kent and all them. So he subscribed to all these guys, so he'll be following along.
Yeah, it was fun because in one of my videos, it was how to clean the beer lines on the kegerator and change out the keg, and so we did all that at home while my daughter videoed it, and I said, all right, let's get in the car and we're going to get a new keg. Well, she just got her permit to drive, so she was driving, and I had the camera, and I turned the camera on her and started videoing her, and I said, well, who would have thought, that 15-year-old daughter would be taking daddy to get a new keg of beer, So it was fun, but and so she was on the video, and she didn't even know that she was going to be doing it, and of course I told her, no, you don't edit that part out, you keep yourself in there.
That's so cute, man. Okay. A couple of comments in the chat where my wife doesn't even watch my videos. I get hate mail when I watch a video. We don't watch Josh's videos unless Babe is in it. Yeah, that's pretty much true of everybody. I'm going to ask kind of one last question for me, and we only, we're keeping it in there because Keith Bettag decrees it, and then we'll give it back to Kent because I know he's got a handful of questions, and then we'll wrap it up. But all right, so Keith Bettag, told me he'd cut my something off.
Boys off.
What's that?
He'd turn you into a steer.
A rooster to a hen. Rooster to a hen. There you go. Who would be on your personal Mount Rushmore? 4 people you love and admire, buddy. And they don't have to be famous. They, besides your wife, you can put whoever you want up there.
Oh, besides my wife.
Besides.
Well, since I'm definitely going to put my 2 daughters there.
There you go.
So they're going up there. You said no to the wife.
No. You need to have your wife.
Oh,
we've been kind of dropping hints through the years. Kent will put your wife, so you can read it on there. I have to take it out of the equation, and you have to add your wife.
Yeah, so, definitely. My wife's going up there. My 2 girls are going up there. There it is. And so I guess then the 4th one would have to be my dad.
All right. There you go. That's all right. Okay. Kent, I see Rob and Russell have been dropping tons of questions in there, so go ahead and get there.
First one from Rob. He wants to know, are you going to be cooking at Oktoberfest this year?
Oh, I'm sure we'll do another Oktoberfest. We did pork schnitzel this past year. It was good. We actually got one of those cast iron skillets, and I cooked the pork schnitzel on the griddle and then put it in there in the gravy sauce and everything. So it turned out pretty good. Probably do the same thing, or we might look for something different this year. Make a different video.
Have you ever tried wings and French fries on the Blackstone yet?
I have not done wings, but we've done chicken strips. So the kind of like boneless wings. But we did chicken strips, and then we've done French fries, and we've done tater tots.
There you go. I actually, them little cheap little 99-cent Tombstone pizzas you get, the rectangles?
Yeah.
I cooked one on the Blackstone last night.
How'd it turn out?
It was good. You get a nice crispy crust on the bottom, but then after you get that, you have to put it on a wire rack and cover it so the cheese melts. But It was, for a cheap pizza, it was pretty darn good. So, all right. From Russell, would you rather make a steady $8,000 a month from YouTube, but you can't retire until you're 70, or retire in 4 years and make no money from YouTube.
I'm retiring in 4 years and making no money from YouTube. 31 years is what I'll have when I'm done, and 31 years is enough doing police work.
I do not doubt that. I can't imagine some of the stuff you've seen over the years. So, and yeah. I don't want to know either. All right. Have you received any product sponsors? And if not, what would you like to be offered?
I definitely have not received any product sponsors. It's funny, though, because since I started this YouTube channel, I literally can count 7 people that I know that I'm friends with that have bought a Blackstone griddle because of my videos. So I was thinking, wow, you know, Blackstone ought to be looking me up and trying to figure out what I'm doing. But again, you know, it's not about the money. Dad life's about the family. But if Blackstone wants to start sending something my way, I'd be happy.
Well, back here, I have a 28 setting, and I actually have 3 Blackstones. I have 2 28s. Okay. I have the one with the front grease drain, this one with the rear, and then I have their tailgater, which is in my barbecue trailer. And fairly similar story. I was watching our friend Marion at Robert Roy, and he was doing a cook or 2 a day on his 28-inch Blackstone. And, you know, he would do a good morning cook at about 10 o'clock California time. Well, I'd get it when I sat down for lunch. So I'd watch his video eating lunch. I was finally like, I got to get one. So similar thing, because of watching him is the reason I got a Blackstone.
Yeah, my dad lives up in the Winter Haven area right outside of Orlando. And so he showed the video, the channel to one of his friends there in the community. And this guy went over to Walmart when they were doing a special on him. And he got the 36-inch with the air fryer for they were doing a clearance. And he got it for like $200. And I told my dad, that guy just scored big time because that's like a $600 griddle.
Yeah, they're $557 or something here at the Walmart normal price. So, well, this one right here, this is the Holiday 28. The wife got it 2 years ago. It cost $95.
There you go.
So I'm not complaining. So out of my 3 Blackstones, I have less than $400 in all 3. So
yeah.
All right. Bobby wants to know, what is the secret to not having excessively foamy beer from your kegerator?
So it's all on how you have to have the CO2. I keep it at a good level. Sometimes when the CO2 is too high to pour out the beer, you're getting a big foam. Also, it's in how you hold the glass when you're pulling on the handle. And you got to open the handle all the way. Sometimes people, when they pull on the handle to open, they kind of open it halfway because they don't want it to overflow or spill. You got to pull it all the way open, and then you got to shut it. So that's how you keep it to a nice, good-looking head of beer.
Yep, there's no half-ass and tapping a keg and opening it up. So, all right. Do you get negative comments or trolls on your video? If so, do you reply to win them over or just delete them? That's from that little channel up north.
I've had a couple negative ones, but when you look at it and you see the picture and it's somebody that's like, half dressed, girl or whatever, and they're just down there, I just delete it. I've a couple of my cross country kids have said some crazy stuff on there when I've put out a video, and I'll respond or I just won't respond to them, and then I'll hear about it the next day at practice. Like, hey, coach, how come you didn't, answer my, question or my thing in the video? I was like, well, when you're sitting there telling me you love me and you want to kiss me, I'm not going to respond to something like that.
Do you ever make them run extra for that?
Oh, they've run a few extra miles for some of that stuff. They have.
Perfect. You'd think they'd learn, wouldn't they? But
yeah, but they're good kids. They're good kids, though.
All right. Let's see. Are you going to do any more lives like the family competition with the gingerbread house? Rob says, I think that'd be awesome.
So there is one definitely in the making. We are planning it as we speak. After the gingerbread one, there were a couple people in there that said we should do this again, that they enjoyed it. So actually over the weekend, we talked about it, and we just haven't set a date of when we're going to do it. But it's going to be the same three couples doing it again. And so stay tuned for it. It's coming out soon.
Well, just make sure you got the laptop again, and Rob and I will try get on and help you, since them daughters of yours like to cheat.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'll definitely have the laptop. And like I said, we talked about setting up a camera over the top of the griddle, because it's going to be something involving the griddle and cooking.
Oh, perfect. All right. Another one from that little channel up north. Is your family still supportive of your videoing and your channel, or do they all now eye roll like my family when you start getting the camera?
So they are supportive. Like I said, my youngest is pretty much put the hammer down that she's going to teach me how to edit. And a buddy of mine that I work with at the police department, he's going to help me out in learning also. And between the two of them, I think by within the next month or so, I'll be doing more of the editing. But no, they like it. I mean, they really get involved in the lives and the competition. They really like those, and they have fun with it. As a matter of fact, it's my wife's idea to do this next live competition again between the three couples.
Well, you should, after seeing the work that your wife did on that gingerbread house, you should probably take her advice.
Yes. She did work hard on that one while I was monitoring the camera.
I like how it was a team, but all you did is man the laptop.
Exactly.
Let the creator create, let her go.
She did it. She did a great job.
I love Keith. Even at gunpoint, I couldn't learn how to edit.
All right. Ben, that is all I have for you out of the chat. Great job, buddy. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right. Coleman just put in there, my wife loves to come out and flash me while I'm trying to film. I love her. Yes. That is always a good time. My Mrs. CJ has definitely done that a couple of times. Or, make a hot chocolate and then like put whipped cream and try to get me to laugh. So good times. All right, Ben, we're gonna wrap this up. You want to say anything to the people on the way out?
I just want to say thank you to you guys for having me here. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the guys that, like I said, I've become friends with. Rob, Mr. Homeowner. I mean, I definitely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Rob, because when I first started doing this, I reached out to him and he was really cool. Gave me his phone number. We've been texting back and forth, and he's a great guy. The Wall twins. Quite a few people. Crazy Pop. I mean, I've met some really good guys out there, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing with you guys. It's cool.
Very cool, man. Well, brother, I appreciate you coming on, and it was great getting to know you a little bit, and I appreciate you giving us your time. This is a good dude here, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel. Support him along the way. Good family guy, pillar in the community. Again, we appreciate all you do as being a first responder. Stay safe out there, man.
Thanks, guys.
Very cool. Stick and stay where you're at, buddy, until we let you go. Okay. If you guys want to come in and hang out in the after show, message me on Facebook. I'll send you the link. Otherwise, next week we have Tyler Fells on. He's a budding YouTuber. I don't believe he has more than like 100 or so subscribers, but he's into the ninja foodie. He's trying to do some good things. So he reached out, and I wanted to bring him on. We're all about helping channels grow in here, so this is what we're going to do. Tyler's a good dude. So that's it for next week, okay? Guys, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Enjoy a few drinks. Wash your hands, all that good stuff. And